Hey guys, how's it going? Lewin here at GarageBand and Beyond. I'm back. Hope everybody had a good holiday season. I've been getting a lot of emails about mixing songs on GarageBand and how to use the EQ and compression and questions like that. So I want to talk about that a little bit today. But first, I actually wanted to throw this out there. What I want to do is, if you guys are working on a song in GarageBand, and specifically GarageBand '09, email me the song and just make an export, just make an MP3 of it and email it to me. You can send it down there here at GaragebandandBeyond@gmail.com, and I'll choose one or two of the songs, and then I'll communicate with you. And what will end up happening is I'll have you send me the whole project file, and I will mix it for you actually, and then I can like look for some specific things to talk about. Problems people are having in mixes, and we can resolve that together, hopefully. And I'll make a video about it, and your song will get some exposure and whatever. So anyway, so that's that. There's a few tips that I just want to give really quickly, and I'll talk about these more. I'll make another video after I get some songs sent to me. But basically, when it comes to EQing, remember that, pulling frequencies out can be as powerful as boosting others. So for example, if you wanted to hear more high mids, sometimes it's better to actually pull the low mids out of the EQ instead of boosting the other one. Reason being, when you start boosting a lot of things, and especially dramatically, you get more problems than it's really worth. So sometimes pulling the other frequencies out is, the answer to your problem. The other thing about EQing is you don't want to make big dramatic moves in any EQ that you're doing. I will say there's isolated incidences where I have had to do that. My acoustic guitar always has a 200K bump in it, so I always have to pull that out a lot, actually, to make it not sound so thuddy. But otherwise, a good rule of thumb is to just sort of, with EQ, use the analyzer in the GarageBand EQ and look at it and see, like, okay, there's too much of that, I should pull a little bit of that out, and there's too little of this, maybe just a little bit more of that. But remember, no big dramatic moves. So that's EQing. The other thing is compression, and this is a big question on how to use compression and what it does exactly. So basically, I'll give you a quick explanation. What it does is a compression compresses the sound. So if you have something that's too loud, it brings it down. If you have a sound that's too low, it brings it up. So yeah, it sort of squishes it into this package. And the nice thing about using compression is what it does is, if you think of like a pie chart, right? And you think like, okay, here's a guitar, and here's the voice, and here's the piano, and here's the drums and the bass and all those things. Without any compression, the pie is sort of like mushed together, right? There's no actual slices of the pie. When you use the compression, what it does is it really helps, bring those sounds together, tighten them up, and it gives them a really, gives them their own place to sit inside the mix. Now, compression is sort of, it's something that you have to use and experiment with over time, and finally, you will learn how to use it. The presets in GarageBand are really good, and as I always say, explore the other ones. Even if you're using, you're trying to compress a vocal, maybe sometimes the compressor for a bass or the drums or something else will work. Or just go into the manual setting and, play with the settings and see what it does and see what sounds good to you. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about EQing and compression today. And so yeah, so please send me songs, GaragebandandBeyond@gmail.com, and I will choose a couple of songs and I'll mix them for you, and I'll make a video as I do it, and I'll explain what's going on. And so that's that. I hope you guys have a great new year, and send those songs. All right, have a good day, guys.